good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You have to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show, and today we will be talking about Little Miss Model Citizen on the screen there. No jail for Fresno County driver who killed pedestrian. Judge reduces felony DUI charges. What? Just poof. Just like that. Just snap of a finger. Just like that. And I reduce charges of Kenia Rodriguez. And poof, the DUI disappears. Because I can say so. So the judge, whenever they feel like it, can use their discretion if they feel like the sentence isn't fair, and they can adjust it. See that? See how they just judge reduces felony DUI charges. Like, nah, them charges is too heavy. I'm going to reduce them and give you something less. You just seen it. We'll be talking about that and more on this episode of Those Model Citizens.
Savage Media.
Welcome. This is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. And today, I am your host, TZ Von Savage, in the place to be Sucker MCs. Self-hug, self-love. That's a beatbox and a b-boy stance. You may have thought that was corny, but what's even more corny is if we let the culture die, y'all. And what's even more corny is trolling a show about Black empowerment, and you, the troll, are Black yourself. No. That's corny, Mr. Brown. That there, sir, is way more corny than my introduction. But let's get into this Mexican corn mayo slathered article. It says a Fresno County judge on Tuesday ruled a driver who struck and killed a woman walking along the shoulder of Highway 180 will get no jail time or prison time, because you know those two are different. So we not even going to give her no jail time. We ain't going to give her no prison time. She ain't going to get nothing. She killed somebody. We ain't tripping. Them is our model citizens. We not going to just let them know. No. She must got the plug, P. Kenia Rodriguez, 34, look more like 44, was sentenced by Judge Michael Idiart to 3 years probation and 90 days in the adult offender work program. I know Black people right now that have more probation for having some weed, from having marijuana, which is legal now, but not legal everywhere, but legal in a lot of states. So if you happen to be in a state where it's not legal, this is the sentence that they received, even longer, 5 years probation, right? But no, she get nothing. I mean, you killed somebody. You did kill somebody. They won't wake up no more. I mean, they're donezo. Their family got to suffer a loss. I'm sure the lady had children. Says woman. I don't know if she had kids or not, but I'm pretty sure she may have had children. She has family. I mean, that's obvious. After the sentencing hearing, Rodriguez said she was relieved the case was resolved. I bet you was relieved. You didn't get nothing. You should have said more than relieve, ecstatic. What if you Rodriguez felt terrific? No? What if I felt great? No? No, none of that. You was oh, but you was relieved. No, doesn't have the same kick to it. This has been very, very difficult and has taken a long time, she said. I am just glad it is over. Is it over for the family whose loved one is no longer here? Huh? Is it over for them? Rodriguez could have faced up to 3 years. That was the max. That's it. Boy, you have a couple drugs on you. You going down. You kill somebody, nah, you good. Don't even worry about it. For the death of 42-year-old Heather Martinez of Fresno. Rest in peace. So, hold on. Is this Mexican on Mexican crime right here? This is a case of Mexican on Mexican crime. And you let her go with nothing. Wow. You guys aren't upset? There's no politicians. And Andrea Cortez. No, you don't have nothing to say about this. You don't think this is an outrage? Huh? Ted Cruz, DeSalle, DeSota. Huh? What you? No, nothing. Okay, right. Y'all be quick to speak on crime that looks like it came from a black neighborhood. Boy, y'all gonna speak on that, right? Everybody's quick to say black on black crime. It's never white on white crime. It's never Asian on Asian crime, Chinese on Chinese crime. It's never Indian on Indian crime. No, 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 no. It's only black on black crime. Right, because that's all we're going to talk about is black on black crime. Well, not on this program. This is Mexican on Mexican crime. It's happening. This is a real article. It really happened. There's someone no longer here, and you guys do not care. Don't take this lightly. Heather Martinez is no longer here. She has a family. What about that? What about her family? Does her family matter? You guys call us racist. How? We're just pointing out it's Mexican on Mexican crime. So if we're racist, does that mean that pointing out black on black crime is racist too? Huh? Hmm? Could that be? Can't have it both ways. Oh, I forgot. That's the whole point of Dub S. To have it both ways. To take both sides. This really was a short article, y'all. It's ridiculous. I didn't know wow. It goes on to say police said that for some unknown reason, Martinez was walking along the highway at about 2:30 a.m. on June 28th, 2020, alongside the highway? Right. So how'd you get over off the highway onto somewhere that's not the highway where somebody was walking? What if a car was abandoned over there? You would have hit the car? Rodriguez was on her way home from Table Mountain Casino. Was you getting slurricaned? Was you tipping when she struck Martinez near North Piedra Road in East Fresno County? Witnesses said Rodriguez stopped. So we're not. So you hit her on the side of the road. So that means you was swerving and perving. You was drunk. That's what that is. You was drunk. But let's hear. We hear the salsa pico de gallo mayo splain. Rodriguez was on her way home from Table Mountain Casino when she struck Martinez. Witnesses said Rodriguez stopped, gave someone her name and phone number, and left after a passerby. I don't know who the passerby is, just some random stranger told you to leave. And he was like, hey, you're right. That's a good idea. I should probably get out of here since I'm tipping and drunk right now. I didn't think of that because I'm kind of drunk right now. I didn't think of that at all. The passerby said she didn't need to wait because the crash was an accident. How you know it was? You was a passerby, not a witness. So how'd you know the crash was an accident? There's somebody dead. Mexican on Mexican crime going down in Fresno County. And we're just trying to sweep it under the rug. Is that what y'all trying to do? We're trying to bring light. Her family deserves better. Rodriguez, a wife and mother. Oh, we gonna give her interview. We gonna give her life story. Not Martinez, a wife and a mother. No, 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 no. Let's hear about Rodriguez. She's a wife and a mother of 5. Was initially charged with misdemeanor driving under the influence. So you was drunk. Right. Right. Bet you what happened to the license plate, huh? Bet you didn't leave your license plates. Right. Didn't say you left your address. Right. So you didn't want them to too quickly come and find you so that you could sober up. Right. It goes on to say she was initially charged with misdemeanor driving under the influence and felony hit and run resulting in permanent injury or death. The felony was bumped down. When do you ever hear bumped down in a black case? When it's somebody black, it's never a bump down. I didn't even know that down could come after the word bumped. I just thought automatically it was going to be saying then her charges was bumped up. The charges, they were bumped. That's crazy. They were bumped down to a misdemeanor by Judge Idiart. So you just took control of the situation. You seen injustice was happening. And you was like, yeah, I must make this right. Rodriguez agreed to plead to no contest to the So you didn't even have to say I was guilty. You didn't have to even go up there and say, oh my goodness. You didn't have to answer no questions about the facts of the case, really. You didn't have to say nothing. Nobody got to cross examine, go over your lies, nothing. Nobody fought for Mrs. Martinez. We don't even hear nothing about her. You told us this lady's life story, this killer's life story. Idiart defended. Oh, why would you need to defend it? If that was what it called for, why would you have to defend it? Idiart defended his position by saying Rodriguez did nearly everything. She did everything. Everything she was supposed to do in an accident. Besides, you forgot to mention that killed somebody. So you kill somebody in an accident, you can just take off. Hey, my name is Whoop Dee Woo. My number is Whoop Dee Blase Skip H2249,000 and I'm out. That's what you're telling me you can do? Huh. Now, huh. Okay. Okay. It goes on to say she stopped, gave her name and phone number to a witness at the scene, and then left. Just hand it to any old witness that's there. Don't know if they stand or none of that. I thought they was a witness. I left it with them. Oh well, I left it with somebody there and then I left. What she didn't do was give her address. Bingo. Didn't I say that? Right. So she could come down off of being drunk. Right. Obvious. And vehicle registration to a law enforcement officer. Right. But you didn't give the address to nobody. Right. Since this witness is so trustworthy and you just got to give it to the witness. Huh? You didn't give no license plate number. Right. Idaho called her mistake. Her mistake? Getting in the car drunk and killing somebody is a mistake now? That's just what we calling that, a mistake. And it's misdemeanor conduct. Being drunk, we don't how what if she was triple the limit? No, we don't know that, right? Because she dipped, right? With intent of giving it some time to sober up. Right. If she was black, you would have came to the door, busting down the door. It would have been a 50-50 chance of survival. It is clear from the evidence. If it's so clear, why'd you have to explain? You felt the need to explain your decision, to defend it. Not just explain it, but defend it. People usually don't have to defend it if it had all the evidence to support it and it was so clear. You know what goes with clear cut? So clear cut evidence, right? That's what you're saying. That she was not at fault, Ida Hart said. I don't know if the victim was just a careless individual. Look, that's demonization. Who is this lady Rodriguez? Wow. Wow. Demonizing the dead victim. Even even y'all calling us racist and we gonna care about the victim. You see, I said rest in peace. I said blessings to the prayers and blessings to the family. Huh? We fighting hard for the victim. The judge didn't even care. I don't know if the victim was just a careless individual walking across the street or if this was someone who wanted to be hit. Thought y'all said she was on the side. Huh? So she went home, slept it off. We just gonna assume she was drunk from a witness or something. Probably said they smelled alcohol, but we don't know if she was triple the over limit amount, right? We don't know that. Quadruple. We don't know that, right? Just the duo. Huh? We don't know how intoxicated she was because she was entitled to leave, and y'all just said that's the law. See, that's what they just wanted to do. Little whistle action to tell y'all, yeah, y'all good, man. You can dip from the scene if you kill somebody. Just run over a darkie and you're good. Leave your little name and your number and bounce on. Right. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code, y'all. Huh? What we learned? Well, I just told y'all really what we learned. That those model citizens is getting in. Oh, Rodriguez mentioning while we at the Rodriguez, who wrote this article? What do you know? Robert Rodriguez. Robert Rodriguez wrote this powder puff piece about Kenia Rodriguez. Huh? They must put it together up there in Fresno, huh? Rodriguez. See the two Rodriguezes? Are they related? Are they married? Huh? What's happening? Right. Pay attention. It don't cost nothing to pay attention. Y'all think we some goofies. Nah, you pay attention to that. Do you see? Rodriguez. Her name? Rodriguez. Huh? Coincidence? Yeah, right. 4 words for y'all. Love, peace, blessings, and maloha. Love y'all. Take these commercials, man. Oh, this is not a commercial. This message here, you see that website that been up on the screen the whole time? That is to sign the petition. Reparations. ZeroAntiBlackRacism.com. 20 trillion. First payment. Let's go.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the U.S. government immediately make anti-Black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing 2 critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I. As foundational Black Americans, we know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway. Check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Miloa. Be
Music TV.
Did you see that? That was serious. I usually don't tap back in, but I'm just trying to drive home how serious that is, y'all. That's it. I'm going for real this time, but I had to let y'all know that.